What is this for?
Personal YouTube page. I try to get them with all the comics that come through.
Cool.
And it's sick.
Great.
I enjoy it so much. But man, I cannot tell you how many I have done of these.
Yeah.
And how nervous I am for this.
Oh, really?
one.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I appreciate you so much. I adore you
Thank
more
you.
than you'll ever know.
I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you doing this.
It's my pleasure. Well, now I'm really happy we're doing it. that it means something to you. And I don't know how to say don't be nervous, but I promise you, I'm happy to be doing it with you. So don't worry.
3 basic questions. First, I don't want to take up too much of your
It's
time.
okay.
First question. You're in Houston, which is known as Clutch City.
What is it known as?
Clutch City?
Clutch City.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really? People think that it's for sports.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's about cars.
Okay.
We have 2 of the 5 deadliest highways in the United States are in Houston.
Really?
Really. I mean,
Matt has a joke about how the highways are kind of crazy.
You know,
Oh, they're insane.
Yeah, we've noticed that a little bit.
It's crazy. So my joke is like whenever all these people that move to Texas or whatnot, first thing I tell them is speed limits are imaginary.
Is that right?
Yeah, just like my comedy career. Shit don't exist.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, so the car question is, what was your very first vehicle?
The first car that I owned,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was my uncle. It was my uncle's car. My uncle Larry, who I love to remember. He was a very, very, very good man and a very, very funny man. He died a few years ago, but he gave me his first car for I think it was like, it was probably like $1. One of those deals where there was something on the deed, and it was a 1979 cobalt blue Pontiac Bonneville. And the seats were like this, and they were powder blue, and they folded down. And those cars are old enough. The joke with the older people, like my dad, would be like, it's like a bed on wheels. Like that was there was no divider. It was like it was like a makeout car, and it was like this, like that was the thing. And it like I thought like this is a cool car, but then it turns out like because hip hop, this is like the late 90s, was really blowing up. People really loved it. Like I thought it was cool, but then they were like, wow, that looks like Snoop Dogg's car or something, and I had no idea. So it was a really, really great first car.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it was an automatic. I'm sorry, Clutch City.
It's alright. Don't worry. It's just funny you said it was a 79 because I'm a van life guy, and my van is a 1979 Ford Econoline.
Is that right?
Cobalt blue.
No
Rusty.
way.
It's
Mine, you could reach under the carriage and tear off, like you'd hear something, like dragging, you just reach under and rip it off like aluminum foil. And then my mom was like, after a couple of years, she was like, you gotta get rid of that car.
Yeah, dude. I still gotta work an 8-track player.
Oh, no way, man.
It's sick.
Come on, physical media, let's go.
Second question. You're on death row for who knows what. What is your final meal?
I've actually thought about this, because I used to have a joke about it. Because I asked somebody that, and she said like a little piece of steak and mashed potatoes, and I was like, "What?" Like I just thought that was the worst answer. And so I did this bit about it, where I love Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, which is in Los Angeles. I'm sure other places it's great too, but that's where I know it. And I love hot sauce and maple syrup and butter and all of that stuff together.
You would.
And when they kill you, you would shit yourself in the worst way, in this final way of saying, fuck you for killing me. Like everyone in that room, the governor would be crying like it's a hot sauce fucking fart.
My answer is always the Olive Garden endless soup and salad.
Oh, then you get to keep going.
Exactly.
When I was doing that joke, I asked somebody what their final meal would be, and they said LSD, and I was like, that's a good answer. That's a good one.
That's so funny. Alright, third question. We talk about a lot on stage and comedy. We talk a lot about the pain that we go with it and dealing with our families.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what's a positive or like a nice memory you have of your childhood.
That's really kind of a synchronistic thing, because I'm in therapy and I'm always unpacking my past, and I am in that category of like, you get into comedy because of some sort of deficit or wound or whatever, and I don't think there's anything shameful or bad about that. I think it's great. But I've lately, because of some progress in my therapy, been trying to have more remembrances of good things.
Right.
And didn't Matt, I tell you about my father holding the back seat of my bike when I learned how to ride my bike? Because the big breakthrough, I'm not, I hope it's not an overshare, it's like, the breakthrough was after I acknowledged the pain in my childhood, then I was free to acknowledge the pleasure, the good things.
Absolutely.
But my inner child, not to be so LA, but that little wounded part of me was like, I need you to look at this first, honestly. Because there was a lot of like, I'm from Boston, and Boston was like, oh, it could have been worse, and like, at least you had this, and all that sort of, and that was true to a certain extent. But it wanted to be honored. It wanted me to honor the wound, literally like a separate entity. It was like, look at it. And as soon as I did, and that was tears, and that was feelings, it was intense, and it was beautiful, then, and this just happened last week, it was like, okay, now you can see that your childhood was both and. You know what I mean? We're good, Chris. It wasn't just bad, it wasn't just good. That's what I would call mystical seeing, meaning you hold everything. And you don't even judge it. You're not looking at the good to say, so don't think about the bad. You're looking at both at the same time and going, this all belonged. It was okay. It's all right. Not just like we did our best. It was like, it's actually okay, even when it wasn't okay, that was okay. It's kind of hard to explain.
No, I get it very much so, and the self-awareness aspect of it all is very humbling.
Yes.
It's great to see.
Yeah.
And I'm working on that myself as well.
But I like your question because, and that's exactly where I'm at, is when I have these good memories, and I do, of both my parents, and there were beautiful times, and there was just like, you know, it was a tense dynamic. And also, there was my mom making me tuna melts and watching Murder, She Wrote together, and my dad holding the back of my seat, or my dad laughing or singing, or it wasn't all, you know, this horror, but until I looked at the parts that were hard, it, like my mind wouldn't let me see the good things. And now that I have honored them, it was like, okay, you can look at it in its wholeness. And that's been really healing for me. But I think a lot of people just plug their ears and go, it didn't happen, or it could have been worse, or whatever it is. I don't think that's the way. Luke Skywalker goes into the cave and sees his face in Darth Vader's helmet.
Yeah.
You have to look at it, and then you can become a Jedi.
That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And what I would say about that is I'm struggling with that because various head traumas and things that I've had, like, those memories are just gone.
Oh, well.
I try to recall them or
Yeah.
think about childhood, but they're just gone.
Yeah.
And I have aphantasia as well. That's like, do you know
What is
that?
it?
Okay, while I'm conscious, I have no mental image.
Oh, I
in
see.
my
You
mind.
can't picture things.
I cannot picture anything. It's just
fascinating.
black.
I've never met somebody that had that. That's incredible.
But when I go to sleep, I still vivid dreams. I can
Oh, really?
see everything.
That's
but
great.
While conscious, it's not. I can't picture anything.
It's like one system goes offline.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really interesting.
So
Well,
I feel like though having that, I'm more likely or more willing to and able to just drop anything at a time of
Yeah.
because I can't see
You
it
don't
or I
have
can't
it.
imagine it.
What my brilliant wife would say to both of us, so it's not like advice for you, it's advice for all of us, is your body is holding it. I know this sounds very California, but there's something called trauma release exercise or tension release exercise, TRE. It's really easy. You can look it up on YouTube. You basically put your feet together and you lift your back up and you start to shake. And it's really strange. You'll start involuntarily shaking, and that's one way. Like, you know when ducks get in a fight, when they swim away, they'll just flutter their wings. That's how they get it out. So there are these things like TRE that can help us, even if we can't conceptualize, because I also can't really recall everything. If you can't picture it, so you're not alone there, a lot of people can't, it's like your body keeps the score, and there are things we can do with our body, if it's breath work or TRE, meditation, all that sort of stuff. So you are and you can continue to process this stuff, even if you can't picture it. That's brain stuff, but your body is really calling the shots. So I think you're on the right path.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
Appreciate
Thanks for
you.
having me.
Thank you for being here.
Like and subscribe. Fucking
wait.
piece of shit.
Please like and subscribe.
Please
and
like. What I
watch.
meant was please like and subscribe.
To all of Pete's stuff.
Oh, no,
He's
yours,
no,
to
I'm
yours.
good. I'll get there
Get on
eventually.
that CJ
I
train.
promise, man.